Hey, West Coast Johnny, how's it going? Thanks for stopping by. Today I am building myself a welding curtain. I've been wanting to build one since I first saw one when I was going to night school for 6 months because I wanted to be a certified welder. They had a bunch of these. So I took some pictures and I decided just to build my own. So let me show you what it's going to look like and what it actually does. Follow me. Okay, I've got the plastic out here, what's vinyl, just kind of getting warm in the sun because it was folded up when I bought it and it gets all the wrinkles out. But it's going to look kind of like this. It's going to be 4 feet across, 6 feet tall, and then I'm going to cut 2 pieces of metal, probably like, oh, I don't know, 18 inches or 16 inches, and they're going to go across the bottom. So the whole thing will just kind of stand on its own. The best thing about this, besides protecting people who are walking by, if they look over while you're welding and they see the arc and they're not wearing a helmet, you know, it could hurt their eyes. But this also stops flash burn. It's really cool. The fire marshal approves of this stuff. And let's see, it says do not look directly at the arc. Okay, well, we know that. And the other thing, but the main reason I want to build this is because when I cut metal, it always sends the sparks flying, and then I got little pieces of metal all over my driveway, and I have to go out there with like a big magnet and try to get them all because I don't want my little dogs to get it in their feet. So here's what we're doing. That's going to be the metal for the support on the bottom. Here we have 2 1-inch square tubing, 10 feet long, and we're going to cut one at the right here, 4 and 6 feet. We're going to cut them, and then we're going to go ahead and, you know, put them together. And the nice thing, like I said, it stops flash burn, it cuts out harmful UV rays. It's a company called Steiner. And this one, particular one I got, is the 4 foot by 6 foot Steiner 338. If you can get the same thing in different colors. The reason I'm sticking with a light color like this, because I want all the light to shine through from outside. So let's go ahead and start cutting. All right, let me show you how I'm laying this out. This has to be extremely square. Because if it's off here, just a 1/16 of an inch, it's going to be off a 1/4 of an inch down at the end. Now I want to show you something else. You want to get all the mill scale. Let me show you. This piece was rusty, and I cleaned it up. And I got the mill scale, had mill scale, I cleaned it off, see? Because you want a very, very clean weld. You want the metal as clean as can be. You don't want to contaminate your welds with rust and stuff like that. All right, so we're dressing up the welds right now, and I'm just going to do this on all 8 corners. And what I'm using, I have a grinding disc, 24 grit, and then that's right when I'm done welding. You know, I clean the welds up with that, and then I use a 60 grit flappy disc. 60 grit. And it looks okay. All right, I got my 2 pieces for the base, and they're 18 inches. So I made a mark for the middle where the big frame is going to sit on top of these. And I got them all deburred really nice because I don't want to get poked and stuff. So we're going to go ahead and clean this area with the Milwaukee, with the flap disc, because when we do our weld right here, we want the best adhesion, we want no contamination. So we're gonna probably make like a 2-inch stripe here. All right, I just wanted to show you the layout. There it is. It's exactly where I want it. It's 9 inches down. Same with the other side. Okay, it's all built. I sanded all the metal down. Now I'm going to paint the whole thing black. Okay, so it's built and it's all painted black. So it's just drying, and then tomorrow I'm going to put the the blanket up. So that's how it turned out. This is a really cool Rust-Oleum high heat paint, and it gets really hot here in the desert, so this is going to be perfect. All right, it's all finished. I just wanted to show it to everybody. Now I can use it, and I can weld and grind and cut metal and not worry about sparks or flash. This was not very expensive to build. The curtain itself was like, I think $25. I'll put a link in my Amazon. Then I had 20 feet of 1-inch square tubing, and then these are the size of 2x4s. They're 1.5 by 3.5 inch thick-walled hot-rolled steel rectangular tubing. So the whole thing's very light. Just lift it right up, move it wherever I want, and I just wanted to show everybody in case anyone wants to build something like this. All right, well, I'll talk to everybody later. Thanks for our new subscribers. Please leave a comment, and in the meantime, go out and build something.